Hello everyone, Jordan here from It's On Fitness, and today's video is just a little bit of a pep talk for if you've had a bit of time away from the gym or you haven't been eating as healthily and you're feeling a bit bad about it. Okay, so I have entitled this video Why You Haven't Lost All Your Progress. So that is what we are going to be talking about. As I said in the little intro, you might have had some time away from the gym or not been eating so healthily recently for a myriad of reasons. Of course, currently in this climate we have the lockdowns going on because of the pandemic, but if you're watching this video in future or in different areas, maybe you went on holiday for a couple of weeks and you definitely weren't going to the gym and you were eating like whatever you wanted, or you know it was your birthday and you've had like a week off or even a couple of days. Sometimes people feel bad about it. But yeah, why you haven't lost all your progress. So, as I said, you've had all those breaks that we've been talking about and you're sitting there and you're thinking, oh God, I've put on a couple of pounds, or I've put on even more than I lost previously. Some people might be in that situation. Or I just feel terrible, I don't feel as strong, etc, etc, or because you've had some time off. So firstly, we're going to think about knowledge and experience. You can't lose knowledge and experience from a couple of weeks off something. So yes, you might have put some weight on. Yes, you might not feel as great, but you still have all of that knowledge and experience that you've gained from your working out, your healthy eating previously. So you don't have to like relearn all of that again. So for some people, just getting in the gym is like a massive thing initially. Like they're very nervous about it, anxious about it. So the fact that they've overcome that before is something you don't have to full on start from scratch again. So yeah, you might be a little bit nervous about getting back in the gym, but think back to the time when that was really scary. So you've already taken that plunge, you've already done that. You might have had a couple of weeks off, month off, but you've done it, so you know you can do it again. Same as with knowledge, you're not going like you've already done workouts. You might already have kind of an idea of what you want to do when you get back in there. That's another thing, you haven't lost all of that. You're going to be able to get back in and get back on quicker than when you initially started, whenever that was. So yeah, knowledge and experience, you haven't lost that. Confidence, we can add on to that as well. Kind of, as I talked about, some people find it really scary just getting started, or just even thinking that they don't know what to do. Overcome all that previously, your confidence will come back once you get back in and you get back going. So you haven't lost any of them things. Another thing is, I don't know how many weeks you've had off, but I doubt you've managed to achieve full atrophy of your muscles to the point where you're nowhere near at all where you used to be. You probably haven't reached that point. Yes, you might have taken a strength hit or an endurance hit if you haven't been training at all, or you haven't been training to your usual levels, but muscle memory will help you out there, and you will find it easier to get back up to that level quicker. So that's another thing. If you hadn't worked out at all, you wouldn't have your current levels of strength, even if they are lower than previously, or your current levels of endurance, even if they are lower than previously, and you wouldn't have the muscle memory. So again, you'd have to the form and everything. You'll be able to just feel when it's right, which if you hadn't trained previously, you won't have that. You won't have had that. So that's another thing you haven't lost, and it will come back quicker than it did originally. Also, another thing I want to say is nothing is ever helped or ever achieved with negativity. So the fact that you are watching this video because you are concerned about the progress you would have lost shows that you do actually care enough about your health and fitness that it's a good sign that you will get back to it and you will be fine. So just switch that worry and negativity of, oh, I've lost all my progress, or I've put all the weight back on that I lost initially, because you've lost it before, so you can do it again. So switch it to that, I've done it before, I will do it again, and you can do it even better. And then the last point I want to touch on is something that is mentioned in a lot of the guided meditations that I do daily to help my own mental health, is transience. And that is the notion that everything is always changing. So we should not ever try to cling on to something and stress over it, because everything is just changing all the time. So that doesn't mean, you want to be like fit, unfit, fit, unfit, fit, unfit. But it just means about, don't try and cling on to that like what I was before, or, I'm not there now, because you wouldn't be there now even if you kept up your fitness levels, because all the little cells, everything is always changing. So you might think you're the same, like if you'd kept going to the gym, you could keep the weight off, but still, little things are always changing, so we can never stay the same forever. So just take it as this is what I am now, and you're going to work on getting back into things, feeling better, feeling good, but not trying to cling on to what's been previously. Just accept the change. So hopefully that's given you a little bit of a boost, or a little bit of a different way of looking at things, to help you out. But yeah, you probably haven't undone all your progress, you probably haven't lost all your progress, even if you're a higher weight than when you started. There's still all of those things that you would have gained. So thank you for listening, and see you in another video soon. Bye.